Alright guys, what we're about to hear now is really shaking the nation. The confidential strategy unfolding behind scenes in Nnamdi Kanu saga. So tonight, a fresh leak from legal and political insiders has revealed a shocking plan, a step-by-step route that could possibly break Nnamdi Kanu out of the Sokoto prison dead end and push him back forward freedom. So this is coming at a time when Kanu's health condition inside Sokoto prison is causing alarm and reactions. His life sentence ruling has torn the judiciary apart. The appeal court judges are rejecting applications, calling his case academic, and the Southeast is insisting that the federal government must choose justice over fear. But now there is a new strategy, a confidential route, a plan that may change everything. Let's break it down. This one are Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for this coming out here. So this is what I call the Sokoto turning point, where the plan began. Sources close to the legal team confirm that the transfer of Nnamdi Kanu to Sokoto prison did not shut down his options. Instead, it created a new legal doorway the federal government may not have expected. Now, the question is why? Because the Sokoto facility has no prior experience handling a high-profile political detainees of Kanu's magnitude. This has triggered a new medical evaluation demand, a human rights access request, a fresh documentation requirement, and most importantly, international monitoring. So this is where the strategy begins. Now, the conditional freedom window, the leaked strategy. My people, what leaked today is massive. According to legal insiders, the new plan focuses on three pressure points working at the same time. Route 1, the British option. Kanu lawyers are building a legal argument providing he holds British citizenship, his health condition requires specialist evaluation, his detention in Sokoto violates international detention standard. So this forms the basis for a temporary medical transfer request, which, if approved, will move him out of Sokoto entirely. Once moved out, the case becomes internationalized, forcing the federal government to negotiate. Now, the route 2, the legal sentence appeal. Senior lawyers disagree sharply over the validity of Justice James Omotosho's life sentence ruling. But now, the legal team is activating a rare procedural weapon, appeal on grounds of judiciary manipulation. If this succeeds, the life sentence could be nullified instantly, resonating all pending human rights cases the federal government has been trying to block. And if that happens, Kanu will not stay one more day in Sokoto. Now, route 3, the international pressure bombshell. The foreign observers, the human rights organizations, and diaspora legal bodies are preparing to file a joint petition against the life sentencing. A demand for full access to the Sokoto facility, then a motion asking the federal government to justify the prison transfer. So, if Nigeria fails to meet these conditions, the next step is international sanctions proceedings. And as we all know, Nigeria cannot afford that level of exposure right now. This is why insider says this plan, if executed well, could force the federal government into a political settlement. Now, why the federal government is panicking right now? According to high-level briefings, Abuja is divided already. Security agencies are uncertain. The legal advisors are disagreeing, and the Southeast reactions are rising fast. Multiple sources confirm that the presidency is now holding secret meetings on how to manage the international blacklist before it escalates. Because if this plan gains traction, the federal government may be left with only two choices: negotiate or escalate. And escalation is already backfiring. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family, his lawyers and Southeast pressure is rising. The Kanu's families visited Sokoto and his lawyers cried out. The Southeast elders are demanding justice. Governors are distancing themselves from the life sentence ruling, and senior legal experts are warning that the entire judgment may collapse on appeal. Even if the appeal, dismiss Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's appeal, but there is still hope, according to what we are hearing. So this multiple directional pressure is exactly what fuels the confidential strategy. The goal is simple: break the deadlock, force a legal reset, open a pathway to freedom. And according to tonight's leak, that pathway finally exists. So, my people, this is the closest Nigeria has come to a reality, actionable plan that could move Nnamdi Kanu out of Sokoto prison and back into a legal position where freedom becomes possible. But the question now is, will the federal government allow this strategy to succeed, or will they fight it to the very end? We will find out soon, and as always, I will keep you updated with every new development, so please don't go away. Stay locked, stay alert. This story is far from over. Thank you and bye for now.